Alright, you guys, so 400 is underneath this bag here. Dodge, not Pontiac. I did a lot of cleaning today, and it's a lot. We did hone it. I'm not gonna show it. We usually use a dingle ball hone. I don't have the right size for this, and so we used stone hone. And it seemed to work all right. Actually kind of shocked. So you guys won't see any more of this. I'm not going to bore you guys with cleaning heads, and I didn't bore you with cleaning the block because it's normal stuff. You guys have seen us do it tons of times. First time I've used a grinder in a while to do it. My face is filthy, as you guys can see. So next time you guys see this when I get all the parts from the Mylodon pickup that I need. I'm hoping Jegs says they'll have one in stock tomorrow. We'll see, because Mancini said they had one, but they don't have one. So I should have luck there. But next thing that I'm going to work on, which will probably be tomorrow, is I'm going to sit here on the bench and clean my bench off, because the bench is filthy. I'm going to clean the bench off, and I'm going to clean both heads, get them prepped. I think I have everything to prep the clean the seats, you know, paddle wheel, and sit there and clean up all that. Clean all that up. I'm going to clean them. Then I'm going to reassemble them with the new springs that came with the parts we bought. So hopefully when the parts come in for this, we can jam it together and fire it up. This engine, again, is not going to be rowdy. It's not going to have a chug to it like everything else we're doing. This is going to be very mild, very what, you know, a 16-year-old kid could do in a dirt floor shop like mine. So the cam is very small. You guys have seen it. It's an RV cam is what they can technically consider it. It's very small, but it has good torque and all that. So the deal is, as you guys know, we'll put this together. We'll jam it in that truck and run it against Dad's Skylark here, because I think it's gonna be a fun race. Because big block versus Pontiac 400 versus big block Mopar 400. I'm hoping that this 400 here will eat that car alive. I know it's asking for a lot, because it's not going to be rowdy. It's all stock internals. I mean, the only thing that's getting upgraded is the cam, timing chain, and that's it. Well, can't say that. The crank is a 67 383 crank, forged crank, which you guys have seen on the past video. I was pulling out of a junkyard. So it's forged, which is not really, I mean, it's not much. A cast crank would do for what we're doing here. But I have it. Why not use it? So, as you guys can know, I'm going to get out here and I'm going to edit this, I think, 40-minute video of us disassembling it. Now, we are idiots. Do not do anything you see in this video. We are idiots. Do not. The proper way is to use something besides a pipe and a hammer. And by pipe, I mean just knocking the pistons out. So, as always, guys, I will see you next time. Enjoy the video. Alright, you guys, this is the crank we're using.
The forged crank out of 383.
It's a forged crank out of a 67 383 for quite a while back on the channel.
Pistons are over there. I had to smash the piston to get them out of the fucking center. The rest is so bad. I never seen one that actually had a rust hole in the block. I think there's pictures of it on the channel and whatever. valves that actually rips it off, and who the hell just pulled apart a motor like that a while back? One of these YouTubers did, and the valves is actually rusted off way into the motor. What the hell was that?
Okay.
For $60, it might be a good idea. I mean, I don't really.
Alrighty, you guys. You guys over here.
So we'll take it out and drop it off.
So this is
pull that bag out when I pick this up. Got it? I'm gonna set it.
This is the crank we're gonna be using.
I don't really want to set it on the.
I'm probably gonna take it down to Havco, so the budget's probably gonna increase by next video because by like $50. Take it, have him clean it up. I think it'll be fine to use standard bearings. It's a Ford.
There's definitely some staining in it. But that's what it is, it's staining, it's not. You just see where the ring's set for a long fucking time in that spot right there, but there's nothing that you feel with your hand. I mean, at least not so far. No major rust. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see a Chrysler emblem from the original head gasket right here. Check this out.
Yeah, you guys, let me get y'all stand. Almost done anyways.
You see it or not? That's crazy, huh? He coated these cylinders with grease when we put it up, and I think he probably did it. That's probably what saved it. Because there is no ridge. I mean, there is no ridge.
There's no ridge at all.
I mean, nothing like, you can see the bearing grease in there, but nothing like fucking that Pontiac motor. It had to go get done. I mean, the ridge was, it was pronounced. I mean, it would have been a smoker. And since I'm not a smoker no more, mine just can't be smokers. That one looks really nice. That one looks really nice. That one's not too bad. That's definitely the worst one I've seen thus far. That one and this back one back here. But this one might. It's definitely got some staining in it, but it got some water in it at the time. I mean, them rings were stuck in there at one time, but I don't feel it. You don't feel it. You can see where the ring was stuck at, but you don't feel it at all. I mean, I think it'll clean up just fine. I mean, we're not building a fucking...
Right now, it's not being high, like high output. It's
no,
better than stock.
If you're just gonna build a stroker motor out of this, which is what it really deserves, you probably wouldn't want to do a 76 block anyway, according to that fucking book I got in there about the swap meet. Supposedly 76 blocks. Now, this is what the book says. Now, I don't mean I'm right. I'm just telling you what I'm reading. It says 76 up blocks. You really should only go to 30 over unless you fill them.
I would probably never take it through. I don't like taking things over 30 over. I'm not a...
Except for the Pontiac motor, right?
Except for the Pontiac and the 454 I didn't bore out. I came like that.
40's fine, but I'm just saying. I mean, you wouldn't want to go to 69. Supposedly that pre-76, I'm pretty sure pre-76, which this is a 76 block, but it's made in the 5th month. So it'd be an early 76. Don't know if that matters. Probably not. There's nothing here.
Like I said, it's all standard. It was.
I mean,
yeah, it still shims on it. I mean,
you see the Chrysler emblem over here anywhere? Yep, right there. It was there. Chrysler emblem. I mean, the cam bearings look nice. I mean, they're all fucking whacked out.
Move your hand. And it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. That intake staying on it for now, along with that carburetor and that spacer. So that way, everything will function as it should. So, hey you guys, I want to hop on here. So, and just give you a rundown. So, engine is painted. pretty nicely. Looks good. So next time you guys will see that will be when I get all the parts here that we need. That is at a standstill until I get the parts. So as always, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks to all of our new subscribers. I appreciate anybody that watches this. I really enjoy it. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you guys next time.